On Sunday in Niger, a massive demonstration gathered in front of the French embassy in the capital Niamey to support the military junta that seized power. According to the authorities, demonstrators from different parts of the city gathered in Niamey's Place de la Concertation in front of the National Assembly. The demonstrators expressed their support for the military transition, reject French colonialism, and demand the immediate departure from the country of all Western forces. The slogans also reject the meeting of the Economic Community of West African States in Nigeria, arguing that it is contrary to the interests of the people of Niger. For his part, the African Union announced a 2-week ultimatum for the restoration of internal order. The military junta, the head of Niger's de facto government, issued a statement on Monday denouncing that the deposed governor foreign minister had authorized an armed intervention by France to free the captive President Mohamed Bazoum.
As part of its investigation into ways and means of intervening militarily in Niger, France, with the complicity of certain Nigerians, held a meeting at the headquarters of the Niger National Guard to obtain the necessary political and military authorizations. Mr. Hassoumi Massaoudou, acting as Prime Minister, signed the document, which a statement says, "As Minister of Foreign Affairs, acting Prime Minister authorized the French partners to carry out attacks on the presidential palace in order to free the president of Niger, Mohamed Bazoum, who is being held hostage."
In this context, President Mahab Idriss Deby of Chad has pledged to facilitate discussions with the military leaders. This decision was made during a bilateral meeting and an emergency summit of ECOWAS in Abuja, Nigeria. The outcomes of this discussion, particularly in terms of political stability and peace, could significantly impact the broader West African region. The offer also highlights the need for regional cooperation and open dialogue in resolving political disputes and maintaining peace. Davis arrival came after West African Regional Bloc, ECOWAS, gave Niger's coup leaders a 7-day deadline to free Bazoum and return him to power or face consequences. And Niger's Prime Minister Oumoudou Mahamadou said foreign sanctions would be disastrous for the country after West African nations gave Niger's coup leaders 1 week to reinstate the country's democratically elected president.
The sanctions imposed by Western African nations going to be disastrous for the population. It's going to be a catastrophe because Niger is a country that relies heavily on its partnership with the international community, with friendly countries, with international institutions that provide much support, especially when it comes to the second semester. We secured a budget for this semester with financial aid from the European Union, the World Bank and the IMF, in particular along with the French Development Agency. Turning one's back on this aid is suicide.